More than 800 DVDs in 15 boxes. Almost 850 DVDs. Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books. It is Saturday, March 19th, 2022. And my sale's over for today. It was slow, just like yesterday, but that's okay. If tomorrow is an average day, the overall weekend will be satisfactory, even though it's kind of slow. But, you know, getting new people in here is kind of the name of the game. I always have a certain amount of repeat customers, and not every repeat customer comes every single week. So I'm always happy when there's new people coming through the door. Somebody that came through the door yesterday, which I mentioned, somebody who had the back of their truck partially full of 15 boxes of DVDs. This is a person who came in probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks, and had mentioned that had a friend who had a bunch of DVDs from his father when his father passed away, and those DVDs were still in his garage, and that he want to just get rid of them. And so anyway, he showed up yesterday with all of them and said, "Hey, do you want?" He said, "Oh, I got some DVDs. You remember me from last time?" And he's like, "I got 15 boxes." And I said, 15? Because at first I thought he had, banker size boxes or larger boxes. Turns out the boxes are pretty small, because it was 15 banker boxes or even bigger than that, like your Lowe's or Home Depot medium-sized box kind of a thing, or large box. I mean, that would have been a crap ton of DVDs. But over 800, it's funny, over 800 to me is not that much. I mean, it is that much. It is a lot, don't get me wrong. But compared to how many DVDs I've had in my possession before and how many I have for sale, I'm kind of used to that amount. But anyway, turned out to be the smaller boxes, which you can fit just under 60 DVDs in, stacked up. So ends up being over 800 DVDs. And I've only opened up one of the boxes and gone through them, but I know it's a small sample size. However, it was pretty good. So it was a pretty good percentage, which I just briefly showed. Is these DVDs here have potential to go to my local sale, mostly at my local sale. There might be some, if it just pops up, that are really valuable that I might sell online. I'm putting these together. I got a couple Transformers, have some 007 James Bond. If I get enough of them together, I could do either put them together here as to sell them locally or put them on eBay. But the rest of the DVDs, like this stack here, are ones that I don't want to sell individually in my store. So what I'm going to do is just pull the discs and sell them as a loose DVD lot, which will probably end up being hundreds and hundreds of them. I don't think there's going to be kids DVDs, because this was from an adult, it wasn't from kids. And there'll be nothing newer than 2017. So yeah, but I guess he was collecting DVDs for many years, so I'm anxious or excited, however you want to put it, to go through them. I wish there was a better way to sell the DVD lots quickly than doing the auctions as a wholesale lot. Because the problem with that for me is they take up so much space, and I have to get a bunch of big boxes together. And then, it's the space really, and having to pack them and all of that. So that's why I just would prefer to do the loose DVD lots. Besides, it is a donation to not pay for them, so I'm very thankful for that. And at the same time, I don't have to worry about trying to completely maximize how much money I can make off of them. So I don't feel the pressure to do that. Although I will say I might make more money off of them just doing the loose DVDs, loose DVD lots. Also, I believe based upon how the cases look, it seems to me, well, they're in great condition. So it seems to me the DVDs are more than likely going to be in great condition. So that's a good thing. and that's something that I can mention in the lot when I auction it off, is that the DVDs are overall in excellent condition, that kind of thing. So people don't have to worry about a disc potentially not playing. So if it continues to go well in terms of going through these DVDs, and I keep finding some good stuff for local sale, that will really stock me up with DVDs, and I won't have to buy any for a long time, or at least a while. And I'll have a nice back stock. I've gone through probably not half, but I don't know, 30% of my back stock, maybe 35% of my DVD back stock. So it's always good to keep getting more and not have to worry about where to find them. Hold on one second. There was something about yesterday and DVDs. I got this massive DVD donation, and then I also had someone donate 2 bags of DVDs which had some Blu-rays in it, which I'm always excited about to get more Blu-rays. And then I had someone else who brought in their DVDs to sell them to me. And then someone else came in with DVDs but ended up not doing a trade with me for whatever reason. I don't know why. so yesterday was kind of DVD heavy day. Today, no donations, no offers to buy, anything like that. I was looking at, so I keep track of how much I'm spending on buying inventory in the various different places and ways that I do it. And I'm probably gonna have to cut back a little bit. This month I've spent a good amount on inventory. And it's been good stuff, you know. A certain percentage of it has gone to Amazon, and just the Amazon stuff alone will make me back all of that money that I spent on all of it, which doesn't include the stuff that I'm gonna sell on eBay or all the stuff that I'm gonna put in my local sale. But you know, if the money doesn't come in immediately, it will trickle in. I have 2 FBA shipments that have not arrived yet that I sent within a couple days of each other. Just sent one on, I mentioned it, when was it? Thursday or Friday? And another one earlier in the week. So that's like over 60, 65 items right there for FBA alone. So those 2 will cover, you know, once they all sell through, of course, will cover basically everything that I spent this month so far. So I'm only talking about March. So what is it? It is the 19th. So in 19 days, I spent about a little over $450 on buying inventory. But it's good to know that, well, actually a good amount of that has been listed on eBay as well. Some of that has been listed on eBay, and I have a lot more to list on eBay. Listed a few more today, of course, last weekend. But it's good to know that you know, I got enough stuff for Amazon that will pay for it. And you could look at it the other way too, is eBay can pay for it, whatever. But let's just say, you know, FBA will be able to cover all of that. And these have been smaller purchases, not a big bunch of Gaylord purchases, that kind of thing, because I'm thinking about buying more Gaylords. Now looking at how much I spent already this month, I'm reconsidering. Because I can continue to find, like I got records 2 days ago from my new source, when I also got a bunch of Blu-rays and some video games and some CDs. So the other time I found 45s. So whether it's through that source or whether it's me hunting around locally through OfferUp, through Facebook Marketplace, trying to find lots of records, I can probably piece those slowly together. I do occasionally get record donations, but it's not something I can depend upon. I occasionally get people selling me their records, but I can't depend upon that. But I'm pretty sure that I can put it together. I've got a lot of Blu-rays, so I don't necessarily need more Blu-rays, but I will come across them. I don't think there's going to be any Blu-rays in this donation, though, of DVDs. I think it's basically just DVDs, not Blu-rays. But the other one is video games. I'm always a little nervous about video games, running through them. I looked at what I have. I'm probably good for, I could probably go What I mean is adding new stuff every week. I'm probably good for another month and a half at least. If I didn't buy anything else or come across any other video games. I'm not actively looking for video games locally, but I can always do that, and I usually do find stuff that way. It's me trying to talk myself into not buying more Gaylords, which is just a big chunk of money, and I do make the money back over time, but it is a big chunk of money. But it is the most direct and quickest way to get a lot of CDs to replenish my CDs. So mulling it over because I'm not finding other way to get a lot of CDs, quality CDs that I can put in my local sales specifically. But we'll see. I'm going to keep pecking away, hunting away, searching for non-Gaylord ways to get enough CDs, and hopefully that will work out so that I don't have to get massive Gaylords. I will say though, I was debating about, well, should I just get a small roll-up door storage unit, and I could just buy like five Gaylords of mixed media, let's say, and just put them in there, and then go in and fill up a bunch of boxes, bring them here to sort them, so I won't have to have them here. But again, it's another expense of like $150, or depending on how big the unit is, probably at least $150. It's just something else that I have to pay for to store stuff. So I'd like to avoid that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to keep hunting away and searching for a way to find a steady stream of CDs, because that is the one, believe it or not, that's been harder than Blu-rays, records, and video games. But anyway, those are my thoughts. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're a reseller or not a reseller and you just want to see my entrepreneurial journey, definitely subscribe. I do talk about reselling DVDs and CDs and books and records and video games and all kinds of other types of media on eBay, on Amazon, and locally through my store right here. So I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Take care.